Today, I want to go deeper into what one lets define them. I've recently in conversations and while thinking have seen, like with most things, it's almost double-sided, as the angle or perspective people take can make it either what's behind self-entitlement on some levels, and it can be detrimental and restricting in other cases. I heard about someone's bloodline and how it meant they are very loyal to family. It's a cop-out to a degree to me. My bloodline, like my genetics, don't define me or my character. Illness that has taken multiple relatives' lives, in my case, doesn't make it I'm going to die the same. Growing up poor doesn't mean you always will be poor. Why try? On the flip side, you have people, I'm of this blood or family or color, so I'm owed this or better than. Ignorance and bigotry are not proper. With complacency, depression, manic phases, not letting what doesn't have to define you could be more difficult. I'm first-generation Canadian, parents of Polish and Dutch history. This might define my last name, my genetics, but how does that define who I am? Now, if you let your money or jewelry or car define you, what happens if you go broke or your car gets written off? If you let your hair define you and you go bald, if you let your job define you, it can no longer work it or that profession no longer exists. There are a ton of examples. In each case, if these things don't define you, in the event they're gone, it'll be easier to rise again. In some ways, this all comes back to not letting your mind limit what you can accomplish and overcome. Simple base principles are behind many things that will benefit you and others around you. Without accepting yourself, you'll never find happiness. Without getting rid of the negativity and drama in your life, you'll never find inner peace.